I don't really feel like that's it, but we're gonna try it. I gotta go to Sam's and pick up a rotisserie chicken because I am about to make some homemade, let me call it semi-homemade chicken soup. It got cold here in Texas, and my daughters have been having whatever this respiratory situation that everybody's been sick with for a couple of weeks. So I don't buy raw chicken anymore to hardly do anything with. For one thing, rotisserie chicken only $5. The other chicken, raw chicken, can cost almost $10. Now, to me, it just makes more sense to take the $5 chicken. This feels very wobbly, which as I start watching that, I know that's gonna irritate the stew out of me. So let me see. You know how people are doing it, driving. Maybe I got that thing up there just the wrong way. Cause it feels very wobbly, y'all. It's a little bit better. Anywho, the girls are sick, and I love rotisserie chicken. It's just really easy, and I'm gonna make some soup. And hopefully they get to feel better with a whole bunch of onion and garlic. Now, one of the things that I feel like I kind of want to talk about today is the feeling already of committing to trying to make a living with content creation, and I'm only 18 days into January, and I'm already tired of the idea of it. Now, I think the reason that I'm tired of the idea is trying to do all the things that everybody's suggesting. I've been posting on social media now for over 10 years, posting what I like, not caring about whether people like it or not. And that has served me well because I just be posting a whole bunch of this and that. It's just my life. It's documenting my life, so that my children will have something to go back and look on. And that probably sounds crazy, but follow me on this. When my sister died first, my oldest sister, who was a lot like my mother, and then my mom died 5 years later. We were not a family that took pictures. We didn't really have the means to go on trips and make those kind of memories. My mother did the best she could do, and now as a mother myself with children and also having a husband, I realized that had to be the hardest thing in the world. And I can't imagine how many days she probably went to bed crying because of not having enough. But when she died, and also when my oldest sister died, we didn't have a lot of pictures, and that kind of affected me in a certain way, which put me into visually documenting or video documenting on social media. Now, I know that people have their feelings about social media and, putting too much out there, telling too much or whatever. And it's absolutely their choice to feel however they feel about it. But I don't care anything about being popular on social media. It's a storyteller for me, and it has worked well. So the overwhelming part, I think, for me right now with deciding to make content creation as a career for me is that I think I'm doing too much too fast. I'm going all in, but I think I need to pull back in some ways. There's a a creator. There's a couple of content creators that I follow that I really respect. I love what they're saying. I prefer to kind of deal with people in my age range because they really know what life is like for us right now. However, there is a couple of younger content creators that I've been watching for some time, and they have some good points. And one of the points that I'm gonna take from Erin on Demand, and she's grown pretty big now. She's been on for a while. I've been watching her for probably 5 years. And she said for 2026, focus on 1 or 2 platforms. And what I've been trying to do in my learning stage of content creation is be on all these platforms. I think I am getting tired of that already. So by pulling back, I think what that means is I'm probably going to focus on 3 social media traditional, and then I want to look into one where I can write, because I'm a creator. I'm a creative person naturally, but now how do I translate that or transfer it to something I can make some money off of? So I think I'm gonna take Miss Erin's advice and scale back, not do all the things, because I know I'm not gonna do all those things. I am not going to be doing any trendy things. I'm not gonna be talking live every day for hours. That's just not something I want to do. I realize that people are making money at that, but I don't want to do that. So I think I'll study up mainly on what I can do, because YouTube was always the ultimate goal for me. So study up on that. I've been on Instagram for a very long time. I'm not going to change that. I have had Facebook for a long time. And listen, I'm posting to Facebook and I don't even know what I'm doing. So I don't know. A question mark and put a pin in Facebook. I started TikTok. Baby, I don't think I have the energy for TikTok. I started TikTok because I wanted to do some longer videos than what Instagram would allow. But I don't think I'm going to keep up with TikTok. So I don't know. I'm just kind of talking out loud right now because I'm feeling tired of doing what I chose to do. And I want to figure out how I can do that without burnout. I'm not going to do anything that's going to cause me to have long-term burnout. Hustle, grind, and hustle culture is not my style. Like, when I want to do something, I put my mind to it and I put my time into it. But I have too many other things that I have to really concern myself with to get into that losing sleep, being stressed out or whatever over a job. And also, I have never been one to really just want to cater to what other people like. I want to do what's comfortable for me, and I think I'll find my tribe. We're on a rocky road. Hopefully it stabilizes. Hopefully I think I will. I'll find my tribe. I am I'm a genuine person, and that's who I want to attract anyway. And so I think that my vibes will come off as that, and we'll find our people. But what that means is what I already knew anyway. This foundation is going to have to be built slowly. And I'm good with that. It needs to be. I think that slow, well-built foundations stand the test of time. And so as I've been doing the research, and so many creators end up quitting content creation, even if they have these great ideas, they may quit because they have allowed themselves to be burnt out trying to be all the things to all the people. I think that there is room in this space of putting yourself out there in the 50s, of sharing building work. Greg and I are people who are constantly trying to build ourselves up mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, as well as financially. That's what the whole premise of the Padron Farms wellness business is whole body and mind health. So I think there's space, and I don't want to pull out of that space, because I want to see us grow, and I want to see others come into this space. So anywho, that's my whole thought process on that. I'm really proud of myself for getting more comfortable with talking on camera for such a long time. Everybody says that your first 100 videos are just you learning. The first 30, one other creator that I really have come to like, she said your first 30 are you learning how to talk on camera, what kind of style you want to film in, what kind of style you want to talk in. As I'm driving, I realize that I see a lot of content creators driving as they are filming, and I also realize that at this time I'm driving and filming, and lighting is not great. So what I'll do is I'll take this data, basically this research, and I will, who's blowing at who? Goodness. I'll take this research and I'll learn from it. So if I'm 1% better than the last video, then great. Well, one of the things I'm 1% better already is because I've never filmed driving. So, I'm calling that a win already. But I'll do some analyzation and see where I can go from there. I'm about to pull up at this Sam's Club, my favorite place, on a Sunday morning. Ooh, it's probably gonna be so packed. I usually go on Mondays. Sir or madam. I know folks that work at the house be doing their grocery shopping on Sunday mornings, but I got that scan and go, which is thebomb.com. So I am about to pull up in here and go get my stuff so we can have some warm and hearty soup for lunch. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I did it! It's like 14 minutes. I'm such a big girl. Yay me.